Next year, we all together again. Yeah, we just start, knowing each other, enjoying each other. We feel like, wow, just a start. Would be nice. Sure. They were converted into, chanted Kirtaniyas, and they could never forget the beautiful Lord Chaitanya and the beautiful chanting as the holy name of Krishna. He was chanting mainly, he said, Krishna, 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 hey! And Pahimam, Rakshama, mainly chanting like that. And also everything, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama.
Yeah, so this is my first visit to India, and visiting all these holy places and the different temples was very impressive and overwhelming to see all these different details and the opulence of these ancient temples. Most of them were very huge areas and built in such an expert way, and wherever you look around you see so many details. And everything is connected to worship, and all the people are still living a vibrant spirituality, and to take part in this life was something completely new. I never experienced anything like this before, and for the heart it's very satisfying to move around in a society where everybody is somehow or other connected to the worship to the Lord. Yeah, so this actually makes very happy, very happy. Yes. The cities, they are heavy, they're full of garbage, smelling like anything, full with people, very noisy, but still there seems to be a general connection between everybody, because everyone has some meditation about the Lord, or some gods at least, and this connects and makes everyone peaceful. This is completely different than in Europe. In Europe there's always some disturbance, and here this is completely gone. Yes. One experience especially was very nice. This was in Sri Rangam, and there in the main temple. It took quite some time to get there, standing in a row together, waiting with all the other Hindu people also and the devotees. And then finally when we get inside there, in the center part already one starts to pray, automatically one starts to chant, and I was thinking about, so what can I bring before the Lord now, because I know that probably this will only be some seconds again, and then you will be pushed forward again. Oh, go out, quick, quick. So then I finally came there and gave a donation, and because I didn't have a 10 rupee money, I think, I don't know, some hundreds, yes, and I put some more, and in the moment I put it there on the plate, he pushed me immediately to the side. Come here, Prabhu, come here, sir, watch this. And then he invited for a special darshan, yes, and it was so intense, he pushed me in a corner, and two other devotees also, and we are standing there, and all the Hindu and devotee people passing by. And he showed us, look here and look there, and this huge deity, and everything was very dark and a complete mystical atmosphere, and really all my senses were absorbed in this impression. I was standing there, I couldn't think about anything else than just looking at all this. Was maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but it appeared to be really such a long time standing there. And when I came out afterwards, I really came back to another world. I was overwhelmed for at least half an hour, just, wow, overwhelmed with this impression. So Yeah, this was a very special occasion, yes.
First of all, I like to thank from deep my heart to Guru Maharaj and the wonderful devotees who has organized this second tour. The last tour 2 years ago was so great, and I always had a desire to come to South India, and with Nishinga Dev's mercy, Guru Maharaj, it took place. And I'm so thankful, and from my deepest heart, wonderful. I have found this tour a great, pleasure, and I have learned more to become like detached from things to use daily what we have to be simple, less things to carry, because we have to. I found it really great to see the pilgrimage people coming, and they had hardly nothing with them, just depending on Krishna and just coming, and the mood of sharing or going to see the Lord. This was great. I found that I should develop this attitude to really just want to go and see the Lord, nothing else in the mind. No? Just like they are so determined, they're showing us, I learned from them. And also that to have darshan of the Lord, like you are there, you see the Lord and Lord sees you. I felt like He's present there. Although we have very short time in front of the deities, but we felt like He's looking, you all are here. Like I felt like that, and especially this big Nishinga there. So great. I heard many devotees also say that it's so beautiful. I wanted like to take him, you know. And yeah, it's great. I'm very happy to be here, and also to take part in this drama. How nicely Nitya Kishori has engaged. Also me, I could take some part in to express more devotion. I'm quite a shy person usually to come in the stage and to perform something, but she just says straightforward, yes, come, you can do this. And also with bhajan, when Guru Maharaj asked me to sing, in the beginning I was very shy to come there in the front, but then I could see that he is behind us, and he gave me so much strength. Then I wanted to sing more even. And then I had the other bhajan which I thought I will sing. It came out really like he is present, like, come, you can do it. No?
I'm very happy and grateful that I had the opportunity to participate in South India Yatra with Guru Maharaj. And devotees organized it so nicely. I was really amazed with this devotee care and how much every detail was really looked for. And accommodation was great, and prasadam, and devotees from these cities, from these holy places which showed us temples. And I like really much Tirupati temple, ISKCON temple with Radha Govinda, and it was so actually amazing to see how nicely it's all decorated. And downstairs there was one diorama, and I was thinking, wow, this is like Hare Krishna Disneyland. Yeah. It's so wonderful. And also it's great in India to see this culture and to see these ancient temples, because on West we usually can't see it so easily how this culture is so ancient. Because we know Prabhupada came in 1966, and maybe in town where you live, the oldest devotees in ISKCON maybe for 20 years, and then we rent some flat in a house, and their deities are on some table, and we are representing very ancient Bhakti culture. And then here, really, when you see these ancient temples, and it really becomes so impressive. And Ranganath was beautiful, and all the deities, although actually earlier when I was hearing from devotees like Balaji, literally you just stand, you see him for a few seconds and you go, and I was just thinking, oh, do you even see him properly, or how is it? And I was just thinking, how can everybody, I mean, all devotees from whom I heard that they had a darshan of Balaji, they were also, you know, speaking about it. I was thinking, my God, I saw him, you know, what, 20 seconds or something like that. But then really, you know, darshan with Balaji and Varadaraj with his big smile and all deities, it really touches and melts the hearts.
Well, I've never been to South India, and going on pilgrimage is certainly quite an experience. There's a very intense tour, and it's wonderful to meet a lot of Vaishnavas and also to see amazing deities and hear wonderful pastimes. So India has a lot to offer. Of course, there is also the India that Krishna covers up through Yoga Maya, so people don't, you know, they just see the poverty and the dirt and the noise and the pollution, and people don't want to come. So it's always a struggle to keep the consciousness correct, this to see what's behind all the inebrieties that Krishna paints the place. But it's, in general, has been wonderful, and Krishna has been very merciful. I feel like a fool when he has given me new life. So hopefully I'll be able to share some of what I saw here.
Which place was the most important for you?
Well, I think at several, although we took so many darshans, I can't even remember what deity was where. I think the darshan of Bharadraj was wonderful. I spent a long time in front of the deity, and being in Sri Rangam, that was absolutely wonderful. I thought, as far as places, the deity of the Nishingadev and the last one that we saw was wonderful. But my personal favorite was the darshan of Ramanuja's Samadhi. It was a powerful impression, especially because I already had some affinity with Ramanujacharya from hearing about him.
The biggest impression is I just gained a greater realization of Prabhupada's potency. Especially, I mean, going to all these holy places and all the temples are wonderful. And then especially when we go to the different ISKCON temples and see all the devotees that have been made and what a great contribution they're making, it just reaffirms my faith in Prabhupada and his potency. And just to be with the devotees and chanting and hearing and learning about all these holy places has left a very deep impression.
Are you first time in South India?
First time in South India, yes.
What do you think about South India preparations?
The prasadam,
Yeah.
wonderful, wonderful. I mean, I think they're catering to our taste, but wonderful.